So the ones that we have the 2 score lines on, what we're going to do is punch out the area to put the pull out in. So I just eyeball it. I'm not very good at doing the whole measuring thing, so hopefully they'll end up being in the right spots. Okay, and then just fold over the score lines. And if we've scored them and cut them properly, they should meet nicely in the middle. So this is just 2 of the pockets. You could do as many as you like. I normally do 6 in an album. And the flaps, we just fold those straight over in half. Okay, so now we're ready to put the pockets together with the flaps. So what you do is lay the pocket down flat on the table. I might just zoom in a little bit for this. Okay, so just put the pocket flat on the table with the opening at the top, and then what I do is on the manila folders, there's some score lines from where the folder was originally created. I try and put them into the pocket because then I don't have to worry about them, but I don't think that they would make any difference if you left it on the outside edge. I just put the flap down onto the pocket and I just fold it in on itself just to make sure that I've got it sitting nicely. And then I just take my adhesive. The one that I'm using is the Scotch Quick Dry, and what I do is I just removed that. I just run the adhesive into 2 different sections. It just doesn't ooze as much, I find, when I do it that way. I say then it oozes out, so okay, so that's one pocket done. So you can see I have my flap and my pocket to pull out. I didn't punch my hole very well in the middle for that one. This one looks a little bit better. So once again, I put the piece that's got the score line inside and just close the opening, just make sure it sits properly. Hopefully that'll make it not ooze as much. It's the problem with wet glue, it oozes. Okay, there we go. So so that's how the pocket, that one I did punch a bit better. That's how the pocket and the flap sit. And then what I normally do is take my corner chomper. I really like the 1/2 inch side of the corner chomper, and then I just chomp off the 2 edges and it makes a nice flap there. This piece is going to be covered up with paper, pattern paper anyway, so you actually won't see the joins. I can show you in my album. So I mean, you can see like a little bit at the edge, but it doesn't really show up, and nobody except me and would probably even notice that it was there. Okay, so once again, I just use the 1/2" corner chomper, chomp off the edges. Okay, and so I've prepared these ones a little before. Here's some I prepared earlier. And just take off the edges. Oops. And the last one. So the way that the album gets put together now is after you've finished decorating it, we've got all of the pages, you can decide if you want to have your pullouts going at the front. In this album that I've already created, I didn't actually do the punch out there for the tags, but then I sort of, after I've done it, I'm like, oh, it would have been a bit easier to actually have them there. So you have to decide if you want your pockets at the front and the flap at the back, or the other way around. And so decorate them, and then once you finish decorating them, I use the Stack the Deck binding system by Laura Dennison at Follow the Paper Trail. I'll include a link in the description of how to get to her site, and you can check out her tutorial there. It's really great. I really like the system that she uses to get your pages into your album. So I will be back in the next part to go over putting the Stack the Deck on and actually putting the outside of the album together. So see you then. Hi, I just wanted to let you know this is the paper pack that pad that I'm using. It's the Odds and Ends by Cosmo Cricket, and this is what I'll be using to decorate the album. Okay, be back once it's decorated.